Next on the Game of the Week, the undefeated Patriots in an all-too-familiar situation.
Touchdown Giants, 87 yards!
In the season's most sensational matchup.
Touchdown Patriots!
We're working on comeback number 39.
With Eli Manning looking to get the best of Tom Brady once again. Featuring never-before-seen footage and exclusive sound only NFL Films can deliver.
A lot of fun to be involved with this one. We're blessed to be out here now.
We take you beyond the experience of game day and inside this nail-biter in New York like no one else. It's the Game of the Week, right now on NFL Replay.
Bring it up. Hey, look alive today, baby. This is going to be a fun one. We know everything at stake. Let's stay ahead of our division. We know how big this game is. It's the Super Bowl defending champs. Let's go compete with them. Let's get this win. Win on three. 1, 2, 3, win.
On first down, and the give is to Blunt. Bolden's the third down back. Brady has to move out of the pocket, buys the time to find Amendola for the first near the 39-yard line. So Gronkowski on a wing to the right, and now he'll move around as Blunt gets the first down handle again, and it's a 5-yard pickup. Side by side with Brady on 3rd and 4. And it's Edelman open, and another third down conversion. One-on-one coverage by Collins, but Edelman always manages to slip past the defender and get open on occasions like this. First down here. Now throwing Brady. He's got another completion. It's the 3rd game back for Brandon LaFell, and he's getting better by the week. Had a 100-yard receiving game against Washington. This goes for 12.
Well, they love this. When you're playing the Patriots, if you're going to, on the defensive side, when you're playing pass coverage, what would you do, Jim, when you have JPP on the rush getting double teamed? You got Edelman, you got Gronk, so you want those defensive backs inside. So you're going to get a lot of one-on-one coverages outside. LaFell took advantage of it that time.
Blunt, the running back. As the Patriots have picked up 3 first downs, and they go to Blunt. Double whammy and still going near the first. Spun around off of 2 giant collisions.
Well, really a well-orchestrated first drive for the New England Patriots. No surprise, just doing a little bit of everything, keeping the defense off balance.
From the 25, it's 3rd and 7. Brady again has to move the feet, now takes off, and he's got the first down. It's going to be his 2nd longest run of the season. And he lets the New York crowd know he's got the first down.
He's saving all these big runs for down in the scoring territory. We saw one a couple weeks ago, but might have been the difference in beating the New York Jets down to the 1-yard line. But he wants to go to Edelman. Look inside. He gets knocked down by Hosley. So Tom Brady, what a job. What blocking up front. Pulls it down and gets the first down.
That was a 10-yard run. He had the 11-yard run you referenced against the Jets, his longest of the season. And on first down, it's Blunt. Got a great block from Gronkowski.
Well, you got to know your personnel. Shaq Mason, where'd he play, Jim? Georgia Tech. Oh, you think he knows how to pull and block people on the move? Just solid contact allows Blunt, who himself is really a glorified pulley guard, runs up in there and always falls forward once he gets hit.
2nd and goal. Again, Mason lines up in the backfield. Brady, play action, looks to the back of the end zone, and there is his man Chandler for the touchdown. The former Buffalo Bill tight end, Scott Chandler, with his 2nd touchdown catch of the year.
First, so much of this is just Tom Brady knowing the plays. He's done it so much. Here goes Gronkowski back in the end zone. They do this a lot. And watch it, the original Gronkowski going across first. He's covered. Brady falls back, throws it off his back foot, and hits Chandler for the touchdown. And Tom Brady's probably thrown about 25 touchdowns in his career on that exact play.
There we go, fellas. Nice job, Shaq. Hey, nice. That's the way to set the pace right there. Good job, fellas. Nice job, Tommy. That's it. Nice job, TJ. Hey, 15 plays. That's a hell of a job. That's where it starts.
Next on the Game of the Week, something no man has ever done to Bill Belichick's Patriots.
Down the sideline, Odell Beckham Jr. makes the catch, runs out of a tackle, across midfield.
The Giants' first snap of the game off the special teams penalty at the 9, with Jennings getting the carry for about 4.
Let's see how New England plays this quick passing game of the Giants.
It's resulted in his highest completion percentage of his career, and down he goes. It's Beckham getting loose, and he's going to take it the distance. 87 yards.
Well, the Giants said we want to get this football down the field, top of the screen. The best cover corner for the Patriots, Malcolm Butler. And then what happens, even though they were in a defense to stop that play from being big, the safety, I think it was McCourty, too aggressive, got outside, and Beckham comes underneath it.
It's Blunt. Early contact by Brinkley helped hold him to only a 3-yard gain. These two head coaches today, both understudies to Bill Parcells, on the staff together here for several years. Coughlin and Belichick. 3rd and 3. As Brady from the middle of the pocket has Edelman, who's able to get away from Dahl, and then driven into the ground by Brinkley. 30-yard pass play that was. And on first down, up and over the top. And that was Chandler they were going back to. He's got Rogers Cromartie on him. 3rd and 4. White is the running back. Brady's throw. Back to Edelman. And another first down.
Well, it's really hard. It's impossible to fool Tom Brady. It is. Here we come. Here comes the blitz. Tevin Wade. So he comes off of Edelman. Tom Brady. Oh, let me just relax here. Sit back. Put it right on the money. A good try at a disguise by the Giants defense. But it didn't work. And Edelman limping off the field.
Brady's looking his way. Goes underneath to Gronkowski. His first catch, a gain of 4.
Excellent job by J-Ron Hosley.
With pressure, he's taken down at the 13. Only the 10th sack of the season by the Giants.
Here comes the blitz, but really what it is, it's the pressure that Tom Brady feels is going to come up the middle. Cullen Jenkins and Pierre Paul, number 90, on the outside.
As New England broke the tie, Eli Manning's no-huddle attack didn't miss a beat.
Manning back, deep ball down the left sideline. Jump ball, and it is caught along the sideline.
Until the league's leading sacker had his say.
Manning now hit from behind. The ball is loose. It's free, and the Patriots seem to have it at the 17-yard line.
Yet Tom Brady's offense could not capitalize on the auspicious takeaway, going 3 and out, and the Giants, on their next possession, quickly returned to the red zone. But the Patriots secondary stopped the drive at their 19-yard line, forcing New York to attempt a potentially game-tying 37-yard field goal.
It's got the distance, and it is good.
On the ensuing possession, the Patriots offense remained largely ineffective, forced to punt after moving the ball to midfield. And with 1:09 remaining in the half, Manning gets his chance to steal the lead before heading to the locker room.
First down, New York from the 26. And they're going long for Randall. And Randall pulls it down. Took it away from Logan Ryan. And the Giants have it at the New England 43. 31-yard pass play. 2nd and 10. Oh, and dropping it in the open field was Ty. 3rd and 10. That picks up the first. From here, it'd be about a 50-yard field goal, but they have bigger ideas. Down the middle, wide open. Down to the 10, to the 5, and stopped just a foot shy of the end zone is Will Ty. He held on to it this time and knocked down a couple of defenders to pick up 31.
Best throw of the day by Eli Manning in this game, probably by either team. He put that between defenders. The Patriots rush 3, 8 in the secondary, and he sees Patrick Chung come forward and throws it right behind him to Ty.
Well, the Giants have just used their last time out, and they'll have a chance to get another look at this. Of course, we're inside 2 minutes. That's awfully close. There's the knee. That's going to be the right call. With pressure, gets it away, and just a little too steep for Will Ty, who was all alone in the end zone. Beckham to the right side. McCourty on him. To Harris. Did he get the feet down? First thought was no, but they're conferencing. Touchdown, New York.
Well, what do? Tight coverage. Go to the inside receiver. Did he drag the left foot? Looks like he did to me. Eli Manning knew before the football was, oh yeah, there you go, great shot.
An unforgettable second half is next as the Patriots battle back with hopes to stay unbeaten.
Brady with a gifted like air, straight up the middle, a dive to the end zone. Did he break the plane?
There's another injury we really haven't given enough service to, and that's the loss of Jamie Collins, inactive today. Handoff here to Jennings. He's their leading tackler on the season, and he's, I think, maybe one of the most unheralded players we see in the whole league, the linebacker who's absent today for the Patriots.
When you talk about the Patriots defense, it's Chandler Jones, and then you're right, inside Jamie Collins, the two most valuable, so missing one of your two big stars, of course, that's a big deal.
Two tight ends for the Giants on this 2nd and 8 play. Open again, Will Ty. Third and 1. Went up top for it. And Chung's flagged for his defense on Shane Vereen. 2nd and 17. Manning's going to tuck it under and take off. Gets all the way to the New England 40. And that's a scramble for about 11. 3rd and 7. On the run. Incomplete. And another flag. This one on Butler. Beckham, who has not caught a pass since the second Giants play of the game that went all the way. Second and 15. And there's Beckham's second catch. With Butler on his back, just picks up 4 or 5.
There's two good football players. I mean, Beckham's a tremendous player. Can't say enough about how competitive he is. I think that those two guys probably have a lot in common in terms of their competitiveness, their toughness. Maybe both a little undersized, but big hearts and big competitors. And Beckham's tough. I mean, he does everything well.
time-consuming drive to open up the half by New York. 3rd and 10. And down they go. He was open. That was Cunningham, who had a step on Freeney.
One of those throws that Eli Manning would love to have back.
I had the opportunity right there to hit one, and he got inside on the guy. And so it's one of those hard throws where you don't want to throw it line drive because the defender might undercut it and throw it right to him. So you try to put a little air and let him run under it. Just overthrew him just enough where he couldn't make the play.
38 yards away. Brown from putting the Giants up by 10. And now 21 of 21 on the season.
With the Giants in front, the Patriots fell flat on their first possession of the second half, going 3 and out. New York's offense could do no better, following with a lackluster 3 and out of its own. But with the ensuing Brad Wing punt, New England's special teams unit shifted momentum in dramatic fashion.
35-40, left sideline, 50, to the 20, to the 15, he lost his balance, skidding down inside the 10.
The action resumes at New York's 7-yard line.
The handoff to Blunt for 2. That was, as you said, perhaps the jolt the Patriots needed. Stepping up, firing, and incomplete. But a flag is thrown in. That was McBride who tried to break it up. There was contact with LaFell.
Pass interference, defense in the end zone. The ball is placed at the 1-yard line, first down.
Running behind Mason, and that is a touchdown for LeGarrette Blunt.
Your big running back against the best side that you can go to the left because of Mason. Cameron Fleming, he's big. David Andrews is having a fine year at center.
Oh, he launched, and he definitely crossed the plane. He went right behind the guard who lines up in the backfield, the rookie Shaq Mason. And Blunt finds the end zone for the 7th time this season.
Next on the game of the week, Gronk goes deep.
Fires down the middle for Gronkowski, makes the grab at the 45, spinning away from defenders. He's gone to the 20.
Shane Vereen stacked up.
Tom Brady gave him a nice gift too after that Super Bowl and after that interception. And
yes, he did. Gave him a key to a car.
I think you gave him great advice yesterday. You said don't ever let that car get away.
Yeah, keep it.
Keep it. Don't drive it. Put it in the garage. You'll think about it. See it every time you see it. It'll bring back great memories.
What happened to the car you got as the MVP? Oh my goodness. 2nd and 9. There's a catch by Ruben Randall. Falls down at the 34.
118.
Give to Jennings. First down run for 3. Weston Richburg hopped to the sideline. Dallas Reynolds has come in. He'll get into the game and immediately be called on for the shotgun snap to Manning. Pre-snap penalty coming here against the Giants.
False start offense, number 61. 5-yard penalty. It's 2nd down.
4th penalty on the Giants this quarter. And it's a 2nd and 12. And there's a high snap on the first one for Reynolds. And will there be a flag? Yes, there will. It's going to be on Melvin. Rashawn Melvin, the backup corner, trying to defend on Miles White.
Pass interference, defense, number 24. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul, first down.
Well, they're calling it tight. Little grab there, puts his hand on it. Another. Well, there it is. That's a good call. He pushed him, impeded the progress, that time of White. Eli Manning saw the coverage, and once again, the inside receiver kind of going outside where there's lots of room for Eli Manning to make that throw.
That's a first down catch. And Randall running laterally for a moment.
Give a lot of credit to that Giant defense when it's out there. It's been physical, fast, and aggressive. That's why the Giants are winning right now, 20-17.
It's 3rd and 7. And it's incomplete. Beckham with Butler with the tight coverage. And Butler's proud of that effort. It's going to be a 53-yard attempt for Josh Brown. He's already made one from that distance this season.
I like this. Tom Coughlin's an aggressive coach in his decisions.
And the kick by Brown. Absolute dead center. And again, for those of you just joining us, the Patriots lost Julian Edelman to injury on the last play of the first quarter, and things for this offense have been far different ever since he left. Great grab that time by Gronkowski.
Oh my gosh, what a catch.
Only touchdown of the third quarter scored by the Patriots, set up by the long punt return. Here's Brady in trouble, and the ball comes out. They rule it a fumble on the field, and that's a pickup by Kuhn. He was hit by Brinkley.
Well, they wanted to go down the field for a big play, so he has to hold the football a little longer, and that is definitely a fumble.
Just playing man. You know, it just was a good, run through. It was a good run through. Just played man coverage then, and I knew he was going to climb the pocket. So, and the D-line was getting pressure all day, and those guys kept us clean on the back end, and I just felt like I could make a play.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Boom. There you go. There you go. Good job, boy. You can see. Great job. Great job. Great job. How you doing? You feeling better? All right. Hey, what did I tell you? You get caught on play action, do what? Keep going. Hey, it ain't over though, Brink. I know. I need another one. I need another one. Let's go.
Sets him up at the 31. Fake to Darkwa. Coming back for it with a flag down. Randall. Logan Ryan was the defender.
There were fouls by both teams on the play. Illegal contact defense, number 32. There was also pass interference offense, number 82. The penalty's offset. Replay first down.
Peyton. Ninkovich drags him down. He turned around, and Ninkovich was right in his face when he made that spin move.
It was a huge sack, takes him out of field goal range. Ninkovich just keeps working against Newhouse, and what the Patriots did, they changed their defense. They played zone. They made Eli Manning hold that football for an extra beat, and Ninkovich got there.
2nd and 23. A field goal, make it a 2-score game here.
That's exactly
so that sack
right.
is huge. He puts him back at the 44, out of range at the moment. One long. Incomplete. Ryan and Randall were battling for it. Probably need about 10 yards to bring Josh Brown into the equation.
As I say that, they're going to sit back there and try to read the quarterback.
There's pressure. Pass to Ty, and he stepped out. Only a gain of 2.
Yeah, Rob's sack was huge. You know, they were in field goal range there, and that pushed them out. They still had a couple more downs, but we were able to keep them from, you know, getting close enough.
Here's Brady to Amendola. It's Blunt. May have gotten pushed across. He's going to have the first. Here's Brady over the top. Open is Gronkowski. He gets away, and he has it inside the 20. They're not going to catch him. 76 yards to Gronk. Dahl and Merriweather collided, and the Patriots are a Gostowski extra point away from taking the lead.
Jim, they do this every single game. They love seam passes. They're great at it. Gronkowski's going to go right down here. Watch him as he goes. And then as he gets past, Brady looks it off. He looks to his right, turns. And then just what we saw early in the game against Odell Beckham Jr., the safety taking an angle that's too tough. And Gronkowski, what you find out always when you play him, he's much faster than you ever think, so athletic, makes the catch once again.
Good job, Tommy. Here we go, kid. Good go, baby. Good job, baby. We want more, too. Good job, beast mode. Hey, we need a play. Hey, big time, kid. Big time.
Leading by 1, Brady fails to finish off Big Blue.
Pass is intercepted by a sliding McBride at the 1.
Out of the shotgun, they begin this drive. Rolling out. And Beckham had his hands on it, broken up by Butler. 6 DBs in. Manning after 2:51 in the first half, 38 yards in the second half. Going for a long one and incomplete. Knocked down right away. Amendola. 2nd and 4. Pressure from behind, and again the ball is coughed up. And there is Brian Stork to fall on it and save what would have set up the Giants at about the 25. Robert Ayers was the one who knocked it out of Brady's hand. Stork just coming back after missing the first half of the season. And there's Ayers making the play.
Ayers had a chance to make the play because the coverage to Tom Brady's right was excellent, made him pull the football down. Ayers kept hustling. Almost made the play to turn this game back around.
3rd and 4. That's a first down catch by James White. Take the handoff to Blunt. There's Brady with the long ball to LaFell, and he caught it. Went right through the defender's hands. Mosley somehow did not get a hand on it. And it's a 54-yard hookup, Brady to LaFell.
It's the bottom of the screen. What makes this so difficult, Jim, is the fact, look how far Tom Brady threw it, but it's how high he threw it. So when Mosley turns around to get it, you see so few of these passes as a corner in the NFL. Everything's on the line, in between guys. So Tom Brady absolutely got everything he had in that throw, and LaFell made the catch.
Second down from the 14. Blunt Look at him go. Still not down. Where would they mark it?
I think it's going to be right where you see him on about the half-yard line or 1 yard line. But how about the work by the offensive line inside? First kind of hurry up we've seen all day.
Blunt easily to the end zone for the touchdown. We got flags.
Baby.
Gronkowski sealed the side, but flags,
You said it.
several of them down.
He did more than seal it. He put somebody on the ground.
Holding offense, number 60. 10-yard penalty, repeat first down.
Got it called on David Andrews. Brady twisted down with a flag as well. That's JPP. Pierre Paul with his first sack of the season will check the flag.
He switched sides. Most of the day he's been to the offense's left. He went to the right that time.
Illegal hands to the face, defense. It's a 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Take away the sack. Set up the Patriots at the 6.
Let's see if we can find it. Watch the center. Nope, that's not it.
Fake to him. Brady's pass. It's intercepted at the goal line by McBride. Tremaine McBride stepped right in, and Brandon LaFell took a page from Malcolm Butler.
What a play by McBride.
I got happy. I came off and I rushed my route a little bit and felt the end zone, and I kind of faded at the last minute. And I should have just stayed flat and took my time over there, slowed down, because the play had to play. It takes a while to develop, but I just rushed it.
Next on the Game of the Week, Manning and Beckham look to do what no team has in 2015.
Odell Beckham Jr., then he dropped it.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Hold on, wait a second now.
Jennings for 3. 3rd and 1. Manning's pass on the mark to Beckham. And Hightower rides him down. First down, Giants with 4.5 to go.
That time Eli Manning stood in the pocket and just drove the football down the field. It's a zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback. And Odell Beckham Jr., what a job coming around the underneath coverage. And Eli Manning put a little heat on the football to make sure it got there.
That's Vereen. Good second effort by the former Patriot. There's a first down pickup. That'll move the sticks. McBride out of Ole Miss. And now the quarterback out of Ole Miss, trying to drive the Giants down. Slings it over to Jennings to the 41. Takes something off of it. He's got an open man. It's Harris in field goal range at the 28. Beautiful pass by Manning.
Sorry, Jim, but it was really excellent technique by Harris. He fakes inside, a little double move, and that gets him away on the outside, gets him away from Melvin. So that head fake, the quick step inside.
First down at the 28 of New England. A drive that started for the Giants at their own 3. Jennings powers ahead to the 23. And another quick timeout.
51, hard 51, hard on.
2nd and 5. And the throw it here. Open is Harris and shoved out by Melvin. He got the separation on the 3rd-year corner out of Northern Illinois.
Just a beautiful throw by Eli Manning. Read the coverage. Melvin up the field. Threw it to the back shoulder. How about the number of big throws down the field today by Eli Manning?
One up top. Yeah, they're going for the gusto. Oh, it's knocked out of the hands. They rule it a touchdown for Beckham. But now they'll talk about it. Chung saying no way. Yes, they say way. Touchdown.
He was not being contested.
We had some runs called, and just they weren't going to let us run. They had goal line personnel in, and just weren't going to let us run the ball in that situation. So the one to Odell on 1st down was actually a run called.
Touchdown! That's a touchdown!
All right, Hockley's made his judgment.
The pass is incomplete. The ball was knocked out just as the 2nd foot touched the ground. The receiver had not yet become a runner. Therefore, it was an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I caught it, go up and catch it, 1 foot down, 2 feet down, and then the ball gets knocked out. So it doesn't really matter. You can't leave it up to the refs to make any kind of call. At the end of the day, it's all on us, and that was on me.
Look how the rule is. I mean, you catch the ball and fall and come out. I mean, that's not a completion, but, that's the difference, just standing up. So I kind of believe that we was going to get the call.
And that play gives New England one more chance.
2nd and goal. Lob to the end zone. And Butler on the coverage of Harris. Vereen comes into the backfield. Can they finish off a drive that began back at their own 3? Rolling out is Manning. Looking. Nothing there, and he cuts his losses back at the 11.
A big stop down there on the goal line when the Giants got it down there. They tried to, run that rollout kind of pick play that they like.
High snap. Wing got it down, and Brown is 4 for 4 today.
You gonna stop. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they already used one timeout.
Hey, it's on us. We right here. Hey, this is the opportunity we want, man. Let's go end this, man. It's on us. We better get a point. Let's end this. Let's go. Let's get it. It don't get no better. We all got to eat. Hey, when we've been great and won Super Bowls, it started with us.
Dobson, the extra receiver. Here's the pressure. Pass down the field, and it is intercepted. That is Landon Collins, the rookie out of Alabama, that the ball hit the ground. Looks like it's ruled incomplete.
Plays there, you got to make the play. I mean, he's throwing one up down the middle of the field with there's nobody even there. Catch the ball and the game's over.
Went up and caught the ball, and it came down. I just didn't control the ball when it came down.
Ball hits the ground. And as he rolls over, doesn't complete the process just like a receiver, and that's why it's incomplete.
Craig Dahl comes in for Collins. Second and 10. Thrown away in the direction of LaFell. 3rd and 10 with 1:34 to play. Stepping up. And that pass incomplete. Bouncing in the direction of LaFell. One stop by the Giants and the Patriots' perfect season is over. Brady from the pocket. He's got the completion to Amendola.
That throw to Danny. Did he catch it? Danny caught it? Yeah, he always makes big plays, so he's a great player for us.
And we had a chance, and as long as I, got my depth and got across the line, it ended up working out.
To Gronkowski. This will take up some time now, out to the 39, gain of 7.
Well, they don't need that much more. You're talking about 25 yards, puts them in field goal range. Tom Brady elects not to spike the football.
45 seconds. Quick throw to the sideline to Dobson for the first down. Here's Brady. And that pass affected by the rush of JPP. 2nd and 10, 36 seconds. No timeouts, New England. Brady's got time to find a man, and he does at the 46. It's Amendola again. Brady, who's thrown for nearly 200 yards in this quarter. Goes to Amendola. That move, a big one.
Great move. Caught the Giants that time. They were coming with pressure. Tom Brady got rid of it quickly.
And now he spikes it with 6 seconds.
You said it. What a move by Amendola. Knowing the pressure's coming from the inside, stops and reverses field.
Giants have a timeout if they want to do anything here to play with the mind of the kicker, who might be the best, Gostowski. 54 yards to win it. They're going to call a timeout. Giants timeout.
You got to expect it, but you just, I have one job to do, and if I let anything get me off focus, I have a good chance of missing the kick. I think me, Joe, and Ryan just felt eerily calm out there. Me and Ryan were looking at each other, smiling on the sidelines. It just felt like I was going to get that opportunity.
In his career, 16 of 20 beyond 50, 80%. This from 54. Gostowski's kick. It's good.
Steven hits a true ball. I mean, we've seen him hit so many of those in practice and in games, and when it came off his foot, and you'd see that that straight end over end tumble. It was true. I mean, look, that's the guy you want out there. You want your best player in that situation to have an opportunity to win a game for you, and he did, as he's done many times before.
Great game, Tom. Great game. Yep. Hey, Mark. What's up, man? All right, great job, man. I mean, look, that's everything we talked about. 60 minutes, situational football. Good job of fighting through it.
How we feel about going 9-0?